What is going on, guys? So 2021 is behind us. I want to make a quick video talking about all of my income streams over the past year. And I want to preface by saying this. I know that 2021, 2020 were some very financially turbulent years for a lot of people with everything happening in the world. I'm not making this video to brag in any way. First off, I spent half of the past year in college, so I didn't make a ton of money to begin with. I myself have benefited tremendously from so many other YouTubers sharing personal finance information, even if it is a bit taboo. So when I put my income streams out there, so somebody watching this can build up their own income streams and learn how to manage their money better. So with that being said, I had 12 income streams over the past year, and this is all gonna be before taxes, which for some of the stuff is absolutely crazy. Almost 50% went towards taxes that you guys will see. But in no particular order, let's just hop straight into this list. And starting off, the first stream would be scholarships. So my mom's company, I applied for a scholarship through it 2 years ago and I didn't get it. So I tried again last year and I was able to get $10,000 over the course of 4 years, $2,500 each year. However, I got it my last year in college, so I was graduating early. So I only received $2,500, but I'll take it. Now, the second stream was selling crypto. I bought a little bit of crypto in the past, I think 2.5, 3 years ago, because it was a big selling point all over the news and there was some stuff happening there. Really just an impulse buy. Over this past year, I sold a bit of crypto and I made about $700 in profit. However, recently I've realized just how much potential there is for crypto, so I ended up buying all that back and investing even more, but the story for another day. $700 in crypto. Now, the next income stream, which I'm sure we can all relate to more or less, and that is tax returns / stimulus checks. So in 2020, I was under my mom as a dependent, so I didn't file taxes that year, so I didn't receive stimulus checks. However, in 2021, there was some aid given out to college students, and I also received the stimulus checks inside of that tax return. It got a little bit messy, but I got about $3,000 from the state, $3,000 from the federal, $1,000 from state, and like a $1,400 stimulus check. So it all came out to $5,480, and I'll take it. Now, the next way I made some money was by selling used stuff. Not sure you guys remember, but in 2020, I got into woodworking since all the gyms in the Bay Area were closed. Long story short, I didn't really love it and it was very time consuming, so I sold the stuff I had bought, some of that stuff I had bought used, and I made $200. Now, additionally, before I moved out here to Texas, I sold my laptop to an online website for $315 and my gaming PC to my cousin for $200. The laptop I sold because I have a better MacBook from work and I can use it for my personal life, so I just didn't see a need for it. And with the gaming PC, I stopped playing video games and wanted to simplify the amount of tech I had. So I more or less just gave it away to my cousin because I bought it for about $800. But anyway, long story short, selling all that stuff, I made $715. Now, getting into the good stuff, as you guys know, I am a YouTuber, so I do make YouTube AdSense. Basically, whenever an ad is run at the beginning or the middle or the end of my videos, if somebody watches the whole thing or watches half of it or clicks a link, something like that, I make a tiny amount of money. And with the past year, I've had a lot of ups and downs. One of my videos on quitting sugar went insanely viral compared to the rest of my videos. In 2021, I made a grand total of $14,705. That was all made possible by you guys, so thank you so much for that. Now, building onto that, I am also an Amazon affiliate. So a lot of the camera gear I have, the stuff I talk about in videos, things of that nature, I have links for them in my video description. I'm sure you guys will see that right now if you click the video description. And when someone goes to Amazon from one of those links and they buy anything within some amount of time, I make a tiny commission, but it adds up when so many people click on them. So to date, well, my bad. In 2021, I made a total of $1,318 from being an Amazon affiliate. Now, speaking of affiliates, I'm gonna talk about a company I've partnered with, WeBull. You guys know one of the best ways to make money long-term is in the stock market. If you click that link in the description below and open your brokerage account through WeBull and make any size deposit, you will get 2 free stocks worth between $30 to $1,600 each. So if you have a brokerage account, if you open up a new one through WeBull using that link below, make a 1 cent deposit, you are guaranteed to make at least $60 in 2 free stocks, all the way up to $3,200. It is free money, so start the year 2022 off right with a little bit of extra cash using that first link in the description below. Now, the next income stream is a little bit cheesy, and that is birthday money. On April 11th, it was my birthday. I got about $300 from friends and family. I'm very thankful to them, although I feel like the money never really gets used. It gets circulated around the whole family. But regardless, I'm very happy for that. The next income stream was dividends. You guys know I'm a big advocate of investing in large index funds, whether that's S&P 500, broad market, international. So I have a few investments in a few of those, and I made about $304 in 2021 through dividends. Of course, it gets reinvested back into buying more index funds, but that was $304 in profit. I will admit though, I never do this, but I did try to get in too late. GameStop when whole craze was happening, so I actually lost like 300 bucks there. $304 in dividends for 2021. And I also did get financial aid this year, which I'm happy about because the year before last, I forgot to fill out my FAFSA till the very end, so I got almost no aid, and that was very expensive. Bit mixed on it because obviously colleges jack up their tuitions when the government throws out so much aid. But after the financial aid paid off college tuition and costs like that, so I wasn't living on campus and I wasn't paying for room and board obviously with them, I did receive a direct deposit and I got $5,071. So yeah, I'm happy to receive that money, but of course I know that I'm paying for it through my teeth when colleges jack up their prices. I also got a ton of cash back, way more than I expected last year. The bulk of this came from the Amazon store card, which is a 5% cash back on all Amazon purchases, as far as I know. And then the Discover 2% cash back card that I have, which is pretty standard. Really just the Amazon one is absolutely crazy because I buy everything on Amazon, so it was definitely a good credit card. I actually got my credit limit doubled because of how much I spend and pay off. But regardless of that, the actual number is $1,200 in cash back for 2021, which is absolutely crazy. Now getting into some bigger numbers, in 2021, I graduated from college, and immediately once I finished like my last final, like that weekend after, I started interning for a tech company based in SF. I was also living in SF, so it was very expensive, but over that 6-month internship, I made $34,000. Which is a lot of money. Of course, California was expensive. Really thankful to kind of start off my career in a good spot. Then at the end of that 6 months, I was promoted to a full-time employee, which I was more than ecstatic about. It came with, of course, a big pay bump, as well as stock options in the company and a few other benefits. More than a few, actually. I'm very thankful for where I work. With that last month, December 1st to December 31st, working at a full-time employee, and I made $10,000 in that month. I also did get a good amount of work perks during my time there in terms of just almost cash. So I got $75 in DoorDash gift cards and $800 to spend on either it was the Office Depot or the Office Max website on any kind of reimbursements for home tech purchases. So $875 in work perks is pretty awesome. And then finally, the 12th income stream that ended off the year, literally on December 31st, I received my sign-on bonus from becoming a full-time employee with my company, and that was a total of $20,000. Of course, I'm jumping to the negatives, but that was 50% or so in taxes. But that's a really awesome way to kind of kickstart, obviously, my move to Fort Worth, which was a bit pricey, as well as kind of furnishing my house. Ending the year with 20 grand was pretty great. So adding up all 12 of those income streams, and there were a few that I forgot to mention, just smaller ones, but this is the general bulk of it. We come out to a grand total of $97,168, which is, I gotta say it again, $97,168. That is a lot of money. I never thought I'd be able to make that much money right out of college and really start off my career in this well of a spot. Of course, this is before taxes, and I made this money in California, so taxes will be very, very high for all this. But I'm really thankful to make this much money, and thank you guys again for watching, because watching my YouTube videos does bring in some income for me. Now, of course, this is not all profit. Even after the taxes, I spent quite a bit of money investing in things like this YouTube channel. This camera and lens you guys are watching this video on cost a little over 5 grand, and I spent a few grand starting up a company in SF that I'm working on now. And believe me, money comes out just as fast as it comes in, probably a little bit faster. Really, to say it again, I am thankful to be able to make this much money, and thank you guys again for watching my videos, because it's how I bring in a portion of my income. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and you're able to take something away from it, whether that is starting your own income streams or managing your own money better. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys next week for the next video.